Welcome back to another episode of Makeup Madness. I'm starting a new series in the series where I'm going to be trying some eyeshadow looks. And for today's episode, we're going to be recreating one of my favorite eyeshadow looks that I did myself a while back, probably a year or two ago. I saw this look on the internet and ever since I've been obsessed with it and I've always wanted to recreate it. So today is the day that we're going to do that. So first, let me just quickly get my eyebrows out of the way. Okay, so eyebrows are roughly done. I'll probably fix them in the end. And now it's time to go straight into the eyeshadow. So I bought yet another Elegant Pro concealer in the shade Fawn because I am totally obsessed. Oh my god, look at the new brush. I will say there will be some things that I will be doing differently in terms of the eye look, like giving a little bit more depth. The way that I did the wing, I think I want to change it up. I did like a really thin end swoop, but maybe I want to make it a little bit more triangular. So I think I'm going to use face tape for that. I bought this little makeup plate so that I can put my products on instead of putting them on the back of my hand. I'm gonna squeeze a bit of the Elegant Pro on there. I think that should be enough for both eyes. I'm gonna use my little spatula to apply. I'll use the rest to do my base for my makeup. But I really want a really strong base because I want this eye look to pop. So I'm gonna use a fluffy concealer brush. Okay, I feel like that's a really good base. I'm going to set it, I think, with some translucent powder because I kind of want a bright base. So I don't want to set it too heavily. So I'm going to use a makeup brush. I'm just going to lightly, just so that concealer doesn't move when I start applying my eyeshadows. Cute. So I'm going to use this picture for reference in terms of how I want to create that depth. So I see that she has a little bit of rosy colors under there, but I can't tell if it's like a rosy brown or something. So I'm going to use the brown here in this Nana Coco palette. It's a very deep pigmented brown. And then I'm going to use my blush in the shade Rum Spice. As you can see, she's clearly loved. And I'm going to use these two colors to create depth. So I'm going to go first with the Rum Spice. I'm kind of working it like a curve and then very lightly into the brown, like this much. Let it sit right underneath that red. Like I said, this brown is very pigmented. I'm going to hold it at the end of the brush because I don't want to put too much pressure. And I feel like that's a nice little base, right? Now it's time to add the tape. So I'm going to put like right here. Alright, so we have our tapes, nice and secure. And we're gonna add our shimmers first and then add our black. So I'm gonna use my Jordana palette and I'm gonna go with this nice shimmery one here. I'm gonna use this end brush and I'm gonna dip into it, saturate it on both sides, knock off the excess, and then curl and bring it into the middle. Now that I have my shimmers on, let me intensify the light so that we can have a closer look at it. Now it's time to add the blacks in the ends. So I'm going to take a nice fluffy brush and I'm just going to go in wet steps on my black, knock off the excess. And I'm going to start on the end. I don't want it to be too overly saturated. I'm trying my best to work in a V-shaped motion to create that triangular end so that we can have a nice sharp tip with our black. I'm also really working hard on trying to create a seamless blend between the two and also to create a nice, well-blended edge with the black. Then I'm going to take a fluffy brush with none of the colors on it and I'm going to blend in between them to kind of create that seamless blend between the two colors. Like, can you see that blend here versus over there? And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a smaller brush and I'm going to go into this color and I'm going to do like a little bit of an overlay. My reason for doing this is to highlight the inner corner to make it a bit brighter and to just really enhance that curve that I created in the front. And I feel like I'm a little bit satisfied. So let's see what that peel is going to look like. Okay. Okay, and now this is where we do our little cleanups and touch-ups. So I got a flat angle brush and I'm going to add the tiniest bit of concealer to kind of clean it up. So I've added all my final touches and I like to say that I feel like I am okay with it. But we can only really tell, does it look good with a finished face? So let's have a zoom up moment and finished face. And this is the full beat with the eye. If my lashes are looking unstuck, then they probably are because I think I'm just going to take out this look afterwards. But guys, I put a little earring to match. This was like 5 times better in real life. I don't know how well it's showing up on the camera. But this is stunning. This is stunning. I did a very neutral lip to not overpower the eyeshadow, so the eyeshadow could really be the star of the show. And I added a little blush, and I tried a new contour. Check out this short if you want to see what contour that I used and how I did it. It was really pigmented. I wasn't expecting it, but I tried my best to blend it out. And I can say this might be one of my favorite makeup looks to this day. I just really love this eyeshadow look. Every time I do it, I'm just like so stunned by it. And I'm so glad it came out this well. I think it could be better. Maybe there are some things I can tweak, but for now, I am content with how it is. I honestly would wear this to go out. It even matches my dress. Like, so cute. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Anyways, of course, if you made it to this end of this video and you like this video and you love this makeup look, don't forget to leave a like. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and leave a white heart in the comments to support this look and to support this channel. Thanks for sticking around to the end, and I'll see you guys again next Monday. Bye. Mwah.